Hey, what is up guys, it is me right here, and today guys we'll be doing a video, and yeah, so this video I'll be talking about and basically teaching you guys how to do a really cool 3D effect. It'll be shown in the screen right now. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So basically right now we have Photoshop open, and we're gonna go to the text tool, or it could press T on your keyboard. And then after that, we're gonna put some text. So I might change this to Gotham Black. I'll leave this font in the description below as well, so you guys can check it out if this can load. Gotham Black. All right, so we have Gotham Black, and so I'm just gonna say, like, I guess we can say text. So all right, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna first size this up. So basically what I did for making it sized up, if you guys want it, then you don't have to do Control T and then do it. You can just do Control A, and then this will highlight the whole thing, and then you can just go up here to where it says, like, you know, your points for how big it is, and then you want to basically drag this in whatever direction you want. So like, not in whatever direction, sorry, but like in like forward or backwards. And so as you can see, like if I'm dragging this to the right, it's getting bigger and bigger. If I drag it to the left, then it gets smaller and smaller. So if I drag it to the right, it gets bigger. If I drag it to the left, then it gets smaller. So we're gonna drag this, I don't know, to whatever we see fit. Maybe like 86 to be in the middle now. And so now what you want to do is you want to duplicate this layer, and this is a text layer, so you want to change it to a smart object, and then you want to rasterize this. And same thing with the original text layer. All right, so now we're gonna have text on top, because the text copy is gonna be the one on bottom. Just so you guys can know what that is. Here, let me just turn this to text under. All right, so that's the one that's gonna be under, so you can just do that. All right, so as you can see, I'm using my arrow keys, and I am basically just moving it down. But as you can see, it's kind of blending in because it's the same color. So we're gonna be changing the color. So we can do it like, let's see. Well, we're gonna make it so it looks like a shadow. So we're gonna have it not this color, but we're gonna have it a really dark white. So I think like right here looks like, so this hex code is 636261. So I went to the color overlay and did that. And so yeah, we can press OK, and then OK. And so now you see there's a little bit of gaps, which is weird. So now you want to use your lasso tool, and we're actually gonna make this bigger. Let's see, like right there. All right, dope. And so now we're gonna be using the polygon lasso tool, or you can I think you can click L on your keyboard and you'll pop this up, this icon. We're gonna be just filling these little marks in with the color that you want. And so basically we can use the eyedropper tool as well, just to pick the color that we want. I'm gonna pick the color, so I'm gonna pick let's see, so it's gonna be this color, so 636261. That's the hex code. That's the same thing as the one that we put in color overlay. So that's how you know it's the right color. It should be on the text under layer. And so Alt backspace, which fills it in, and as you can see, it is filled in. And so now you want to do the same thing with the other ones. I'll speed this up so you guys don't have to see the whole thing. Alright, so we're basically done, and so now what you want to do is add some nice shadow to it, because as you can see, it's kind of how would you call it? It's kind of bland, and it's just the drop shadow. You want to add some actual like shadow to it, so we're gonna add a new layer, and we're gonna put this as black. And so now we have a black, and you're gonna have it at like 40 pixels. Sounds good. And it's gonna be at hardness 0. And so this is gonna be under the text this is gonna be under the text, not the text under. This is gonna be under the text. So what you're gonna do is you're going to basically just add a little like shadows like here and there, just to emphasize this shadow that's happening, that we had. And so we're just gonna have that there. And so we can adjust how big and small you want it. You don't have to go to this the size thing that you have to do. You can just click, you can hold Alt and then just use your right key on your mouse, and just drag it, and then you can drag it to the left, the right, you know, it doesn't really matter, just to get smaller and bigger. And so we're gonna make this smaller. We're gonna make it like right there. And so now we're just gonna be using this and doing that. And so here, actually, I think it's a bit, yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna be continuing this effect all the way through. So now it looks pretty cool, right? It looks more realistic. We can change the opacity down because I think some of it's a little bit too harsh. And so we can change this to like 65, which should look good. And so yeah, we can also, if you guys want, we can have a gradient map. So basically we're going to be adding a new layer, and this layer should have gradient map. Alright, so as you can see, I added this little, this kind of gradient. It's in the presets for the oranges. It's this one right here. So we can press OK, and then we can just, you know, minimize this right there, and then we can go back to our, you know, move tool. So we can press V on the keyboard, and so we can do this, and as you can see, it looks pretty cool now. If you guys want it like this, then you guys can keep it. I like it pretty much. It's great. It's kind of like it's not really retro, but it's like light colors, which is really nice, and it kind of pops to the eye. The hex code, sorry, for this background is F28E26, and so we're gonna make this a little bit darker. So like I think 98.5B 1B should look fine. We can put this in different spots. So we can have one right here, which kind of shows like a little gradient effect. Either way, you could have done, you know, a gradient effect either way with the gradient map, but it didn't really work out for me. So I'm just gonna stick with this, and so you can lower it down. All right. So as you can see, it looks pretty cool. So the opacity was at 51, and the blending mode was at linear dodge add. And so yeah, this is the effect. It's kind of like this 3D text. It's not too apparent because I didn't want to make it too much because it just looks really weird. And so yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later in the next video. And please do leave a like, comment, and break that subscribe button for more awesome content like this. And yeah, so yeah, this is the effect that we did. And so yeah, check out my social media and all that stuff in the description below. And yeah, guys, peace out.